Hey everyone, so I'm back to do another video on this here bike. I want to go ahead and start getting it running and doing some zip tying. I already mounted the motor in, tightened up the chain, uh, rerouted the throttle cable, a little bit of loose odds and ends here and there. So what I'm going to do now is work on getting it started. Let's see what I can do. I want to set you guys right about here. Let's see what we can do. First, let's try to get into the gas here. Boy, that's been on there a good long time. There it goes. Alrighty. Hold off the gas cap. Let's see. This one is one I would normally use, but I ran this one dry. So here. Use this big, huge one right here. And go ahead and put some gas in there. See if that nozzle will fit. Oof. See, that's why I made that other one, because it does fit much better. Alright, let's go ahead and just fill this one up instead of messing around with that. I don't need much, just enough to get it started. Okay. Alright. So anyhow, yeah, I pulled it off the shelf last night. It's got a little bit of weight, but a little bit of splash going on there. Okay. Yeah, it's got a little bit of weight, but it's manageable. Okay. Tighten that up. There we go. Hold on. The cap. There we are. Just put a little bit in. That'll be enough, hopefully. Now, I haven't started this thing in a while. Turned it over, yeah, but not actually starting it. So, right back here, got the choke, and right here, got the fuel on, and I need to put a battery in the tachometer. I got some new batteries for it, so let's see what it does. Put this up here. Brake. Wow, that thing started right up, didn't it? All right, let's try that again. Choke again. Okay. Choke off. Yeah, this thing wants it wants to get up and go. So clearly that is working. Turn the fuel here. Make sure the choke is off. Yeah, it's off. And let me show you guys here. So, tachometer, have to put a new battery in it. You know, that's easy enough. So, yeah, there we go. Got that going. Oh. And right here, found the other brake caliper that I was looking for. Hiding way up there on the shelf behind everything. So I took that, cleaned it all up, polished everything, got everything all cleaned and polished. I took out the pistons to make sure that the O-rings were good. They are. It's been sitting a while, so I polished everything up there. And then I got this one up here. I don't have the rotor. Well, I have a rotor, but not the one that I'm going to use on this bike. At least I don't think I'm going to use this one. But still have to make the mount for it, for the caliper. And then I have to make an adapter plate for this one. Basically, it'll two holes here and here. And then as you see here, those ones are really, really small. Of course, the fork is really small too, so there's that. This one here, this one's actually a back, and I'm missing the piece that goes there. So that's all right, because this one here already has it, and it's much more powerful than that one. That master cylinder up there, the whole thing there probably need to be replaced. I'll probably get something like that, but before I replace that one, I'm going to take off this one, put that one on it, and then bleed it and see how well it'll work before I go and order another one. If I have to order another one, it'll be one like that one. But we'll see what happens first and go from there. I still have to put foot pegs on this one. Have to get a there we go. Have to get a different rotor. Let's see. I got the sprocket already on here, so that's not a problem. That should be fine. I do need to get a much better clutch, because that one there, well, it's garbage. So I'll have to get another clutch for it. Let's see, I'll also have to build a gas tank. I don't know if I want to have it underneath or on top. Whichever way I go, it's going to be thin. This isn't going to be like a crazy long distance, you know, across the city and back kind of gas tank or bike. It's going to be mainly for around here. So I figured, well, I could build a thin gas tank, have it triangle shaped and going right up to the seat right there. And yeah, I think that would probably be the best idea. Well, I don't know about the best idea, but it'll definitely work, I think. The motor, I'm not so sure I'm going to keep this motor on here. I might get a 212. Well, definitely a 212. This one here is only a 190. What is that, a 196? Yeah, 196. So kind of cheap. However, the setup here, this setup is actually really good. You know, so if I get another motor, I'll just take this motor, put it away, take everything off. I got valve springs in here. I think it's the 18-pound valve springs and all that. So this one here is done up pretty nice. I just put everything onto the new motor. I figured it'd be a good idea. Still need to get the front wheel. I'll be doing that soon enough. Don't know when. I do have, ooh, it's hot in here. I'm gonna come over here in front of the van, see if you guys can hear me. All right, so I do have, what is it called? The Piranha Daytona 190cc. That would be the 4-valve dual exhaust pit bike coming in. I'll be doing some videos on that as well eventually. Tomorrow I'm going to go out, get some oil for the pit bike. I already got oil for this one and that one, so no problem there. I just need to get the oil for the pit bike. This here also is for the pit bike. First I was afraid that the handlebars were too low. I thought that the handlebars that come on it are more like BMX style. These ones here kind of look BMX style, but they're actually a bit lower than BMX, but they're exactly the same as what comes on that bike. Well, not the same, I mean, they're not that, but same height, you know, as what comes on that bike. So these ones here are much better handlebars. I also went ahead and got a brand new throttle for it. Even though I already had a throttle, this one here is branded. Let's see, there we go, so you guys can see. So I got brand new throttle, brand new throttle cable. Hopefully it'll work, I don't know, but it was cheap, so I figured, why not. Got the headlights on, got the bar that attaches, well, that the headlights attach to. Good Lord. Oh, and the clutch lever. It's nothing too fancy or too grand, but I do have this exact clutch on my Yamaha, and I love it. It's a cheapo, sure, but man, it is like, it's like, it feels like I'm running hydraulic, a hydraulic clutch. I mean, it is super butter smooth. Check this out, watch this. Here, let me show you. Okay, so here's the Yamaha. So basically you need at least, you know, 2 fingers, but this one, I mean, look at that. 1 finger, you know, I mean, 1 finger, if you could pull it in with 1 finger, I mean, that is really good. It has the proper amount of spacing in here. That's about a quarter, you know, like a coin, 25 cents. Yeah, stick a quarter in there. If you could put a quarter in there, that's a proper amount of gap. You know, I kind of learned that from one of you guys on YouTube. So anyhow, yeah, got one of those for the pit bike. Now pit bike obviously has one on it. I can't imagine it being as nice as this though. So this one here got 3 stages, you know, works on different brands of bikes. This piece here, it's pivots. Let me see if I can show you a little bit better. There we go. It pivots, you know, that way, you know, it doesn't just spit it out wherever, you know, work in just one angle. You could angle in different ways, you know, so I like it. It's nice. And if anyone's wondering, well, won't the clamps get in the way? They might, the way I have it set up, but I could always move it over, no problem. And I got plenty of room on this side, plenty of room on this side, so no problem there. Now, as far as running it, if the stator has the 2 wires coming out of it, out of the motor, the 2 wires that that aren't actually plugged up to anything, if it does have those 2 wires, which I think it might, I've seen something on there about that, but I'm not exactly sure. But if it does, then this here, I'll put this basically for the oil cooler. I'll have to get another one of these. These are cheap. I just need the grill. and then I'll get another 2 that are dust and waterproof, but of course the same size. Now once I get the bike in, then the oil cooler says that it's an oversized oil cooler. I'm like, okay, that's a game changer, because this here is about the size, roughly about the size of a normal oil cooler. Well, the height of it, not the length. But so I'm like, okay, that's a little bit of a game changer. All right, I can deal with, I can work with that. I can do it. I can work with it. So once I get the bike in, then I'll be able to see exactly what I'm working with. I'll get 2 of these, well, not these ones, but 2 dust and waterproof ones, just and then another one of these for the grill. Then I got switches here, and then I got the batteries. Now the batteries, they're pretty good, actually. They're really good. Will be for the light, and same with the switches. Now I did get another one of these. I got an extra one. Basically it's the same bar here, clamping bar. So I got an extra one just in case I need it. I don't know if I will. I did get some Velcro straps. I don't know how well they're going to be, but figured I'll give it a shot. Got these here for the tachometer. Takes the batteries. So I got a 10-pack. I had a couple up on the wall sometime back. I don't know what the hell happened to those. Oh yeah, that goes with this over here. Try to keep everything together, or else everything will go everywhere. And I'm serious, it will. It's like it grows legs. It grows legs and just walks all over the damn shop, and I don't know where anything's. Okay, so this tachometer, battery went out on it as well. Easy to fix, just take that off, put in the new battery, no problem. So I'll have to do that one. This one here as well. And let me see if the Yamaha, this one's still running. I don't know. Oh yeah, it is. It is. It's still on. So that's good. Okay, so as you guys seen with the bike that I call the Road Runner. Look at this, look at this. Oh, I love that. It's just for shits and giggles, just having a little bit of fun, I ain't trying to say I'm too fast for y'all, because you guys make some wickedly crazy fast bikes. But this one here will do. For me, for what I'm doing, it'll do. I did talk to one of the guys at Piranha today. Asked him about the title. How do I get the title? It comes with a paper. You bring that to, I guess, the DMV or the place where you get a title for a vehicle. And that's how you get it. You just got to bring that paper in. Anyhow, the guy said that he got one of those pit bikes. All right, the Piranha Daytona 190. I'm not going through the whole shebang on it, but the whole all right, so he got one, and he said he changed out the motor and put in what was it, a 140. He says it has so much power, that I guess it was a little bit too much power for what he was doing. So he changed out the motor and put in a 140 motor. Now me, I ride street and dirt. Well, a lot of dirt, but not like track. I'm not going out there trying to race and compete. Although that bike, that's exactly what it's made for. From what I understand, from what I've seen on their website, on Piranha's website, that's exactly what that bike is made for. It's a competition bike. However, it can also do a lot more than that. But you kind of have to get used to it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. The guy Piranha said that out of the box, that bike will do roughly, don't quote me on it, but roughly 60 miles an hour, depending on where you live, the altitude. So I'm like thinking, holy damn, 60 miles an hour right out of the box. That's got to be pretty cool. And these guys are in Oklahoma. I don't know what the altitude is over there, but over here in Albuquerque, the altitude is roughly somewhere about 5,500 feet above sea level, roughly. Roughly. So I'm curious what the sea level is over there, and I don't know, but 60 miles an hour out of the box, that's got to be pretty cool. Of course, got to be careful with that too. You know, even though it's a big boy toy, that big boy toy can end you up in a big boy grave. That's not good. I got all the gear, all the padding and helmets, and you know, all that stuff. So anyhow, there we go. It was sitting up on that shelf for a good 2-3 months roughly. I don't know, 2 months, something like that. I don't know, I didn't keep track. Took it down, put some gas in it, and it almost fired right up. I mean, it had a little bit of hesitation because, you know, hadn't fired it up in a long time, because I took the motor out of it, took everything out, and had it sitting up on that shelf over there for, you know, weeks, you know, before I took it and put it back in here, and then more weeks just sitting there before I decided to start working on the wiring, getting it all wired up. Which also reminds me, talking about wiring. All right, so I think I showed you guys this. I don't know. So the lights that I have on here, they're cool. Now, when I turn off the lights right here, this is a control panel. When I turn them off, they're off. However, they're still drawing power. So even though they're not on, they're still drawing power. And not exactly sure why, don't really care. I just went ahead and put in a switch. That way, when I'm not using it, I turn it off. When I want to use it, I turn it on. And there we go. And it is voice, or I guess it's voice activated. You know, kind of dances around to music, bass, and stuff like that. I think I did a video and showed you guys that a while back. So there we go. Just want to show you guys, and basically show you guys a cold start, and run a few things by you guys. So there you go. Thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll talk to y'all later.